Hello learners, welcome to our YouTube channel. Let us again come with some useful topics. So first starting with the idiolect. An idiolect is a unique form of language used by individual person. So every speaker has a distinctive way of speaking and writing based on the factors such as education, social background, region, age, etc. So सभी जो इंडिविजुअल्स रहते हैं उनका एक पर्सनल चॉइस ऑफ वर्ड्स रहता है जिसके थ्रू उनके प्रोनाउंसिएशन एक्सप्रेशंस या सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर जो रहता है वो वेरीड होता है. फॉर एग्जांपल अ पर्सन में फ्रीक्वेंटली यूज फॉर्मल वोकैबुलरी while other may prefer informal language. So here we can write in our answers some examples, and also we can include that two people use language in exactly the same way but their idiolect is completely different, so it helps establish personal identity and reflects a speaker's linguistic habit. So idiolect जो है वो person to person change होता है according to these examples. Next coming isogloss. So isogloss is an imaginary geographical boundary that separates area where different linguistic features are used. This may include pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, or word meaning. For example, people in one region may use a particular word for an object, and other people in the same region can use some different word for that same object. Here example can be considered as a lift. Some people use it as a lift and some people call it elevator, and the line marking this difference is called isogloss. So linguistics use isoglosses to study dialect variation and language distribution. Thus isogloss is an important tool in dialectology. Next comes the creoles. Already we have seen creoles. A creole is a fully developed language. It originates from the contact and pidgin. When contact and communication in pidgin form completely develops, including the basic communication, the group speaking and different areas speaking, तो वो फिर later on एक पूरा language adopted वाला language बन जाता है, and then it becomes the fully completed language, and this fully completed language is called the creole. It develops a complete complex grammatical system, though it may be borrowed from different multiple language, but it possesses its own unique grammar and linguistic structure. Example Halliton Creole, Jamaican Creole. Next comes the denotion. So denotion is referred to a literal or dictionary meaning of a word. It is free from any type of emotions or other things. So for example we take rose. So rose is a type of flowering plant. It has that meaning and it does not have any emotional or cultural association. Later on, when denotion is different from connotation, so connotation can be characterized with included feelings and ideas associated with a word. So understanding denotion helps in accurate communication and interpretation of a language. In semantics, denotion is considered the basic meaning of a lexical term and forms the foundation for understanding more complex meanings. Next comes hyponymy. It is categories and hierarchies based meaning of a word. So hyponymy is a semantic relationship in which meaning of one word is included in within the meaning of another. For example, we can see rose, lily, lotus, etc. are hyponyms of a word flower, and flower itself is having a meaning. Similarly, dog, cat, etc. are hyponyms of animal. So these are also having some meanings and animal is also having some meaning. So hyponymy helps arranging vocabulary into categories and hierarchies. So it is an important concept in semantics because it shows how words are related in terms of meanings and classification. तो इसका जो basis है वो categories और hierarchies है. Next comes the collocation. So collocation refers to the habitual combination of words that frequently occur together in a language. Native speakers naturally recognize these words as a combination of correct and meaningful words. Example, strong tea, heavy rain, make a decision, एंड फास्ट फूड। तो इसमें जो जो वर्ड्स आपको उसके साथ कनेक्टेड दिख रहे हैं, इट हैज़ सम स्ट्रॉन्ग कनेक्टिविटी एंड वी यूज़ दीज वर्ड्स सर्टेनली, ऑल्दो अदर कॉम्बिनेशंस may also be possible, they may sound unnatural. So collocations improve fluency, clarity and naturalness in communication. There are important language learnings because knowing individual words is not enough. Learners must also know how to use it and when to use it. The study of collocation helps linguistics understand pattern of vocabulary usage in the real life communications. So next comes semantics. So semantics is the branch of linguistics that deals with the study of meaning in language. It examines how phrases, sentences and text conveys meaning and how speakers and listeners interpret that meaning. सो बेसिकली सिमेंटिक्स जो है वो हमारे लिटरल मीनिंग जो रहता है वर्ड का, उसको किसी भी चीज़ के साथ रिलेट करता है डिफरेंट मीनिंग्स के साथ. For example, the sentence has the cat is sleeping on the mat conveys a idea because meaning of its words combine with the grammatical rules. So the importance of semantics lies in the role of effective communication, and semantics is also valuable in language teaching, translation, literary criticism, and it only contains the and it also includes the synonym family, the antonym family and other literary devices. So next comes a morpheme. A free morpheme is the smallest meaningful unit of language that can stand alone in an independent word. Unlike bounded morphemes, free morphemes do not need to be attached to another morpheme to convey meaning. हम यहाँ ये कह सकते हैं कि कोई भी एक स्मॉलेस्ट मीनिंगफुल यूनिट जो होता है किसी भी लैंग्वेज का, एग्जाम्पल एस, ई डी, यू एन, अन, ed etc. are the free morphemes, and it is being divided into subparts, that is lexical morphemes and functional morphemes. Lexical morpheme is the one which carry the main meaning of the sentence, example tree, child, walk, beautiful etc. And functional morpheme is expressing the grammatical relationship, example the, and, but, in etc. Next come motheries. Motheries is one word in the English literature where, also known as child directed speech or a baby talk, it refers to the special style of language that the adults, especially the parents, use when speaking to infants and young children. अभी तक हमें ऐसा लगता था कि हाउ पेरेंट्स आर यूज टू मैनेज टू टॉक टू दीज लिटिल वंस, बट इट इज़ नोन एज मदरीज. It is characterized by a slower rate of speech, high pitch, exaggerated intonation, simple vocab, and short sentences. Examples: look at the little baby, do you want your milk, good girl, etc. And the researchers believe that these motheries have children acquire language more easily. Then comes the main syntax, and syntax can be used as the rules of arrangement. The word subject plus verb plus object makes the rule for any grammatical arrangement. From Greek syntactics arrangement comes the rule governing how words combine to form grammatically correct phrases and sentences. So this has come from Noam Chomsky's generative grammar. The student reads a book is the correct form, and so that's all for today. Thank you for listening. Stay connected.